This week's grocery haul was for Sam's Club and a little bit of Walmart mixed into there. But you guys, it's getting kind of hairy out there again. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, tips for all shades of a mom life. And in today's video, I am back to share with you my weekly grocery haul and meal plan. And this week I went over to a Sam's Club, and I also did a super small Walmart grocery pickup just for the things that I couldn't get at Sam's. Now I spent $447 at Sam's Club, but that did include me upgrading my membership to where you earn rewards. The lady at the register said, hey, if you had this card from day one, you would have earned $50 already. And she said, do you want to go ahead and upgrade? And I said, do you get anything for this? Like, do you personally get something if I say yes? And she said, yes, I do. I said, all right, well then, Merry Christmas, go ahead and just sign me up. And so I did get a $10 gift card right then and there for upgrading. So my out of pocket was $447, and then I spent about $62 at Walmart, again, for the things I couldn't get at Sam's. Now, I probably wouldn't have spent as much as I did, but I'm gonna roll some footage for you guys right here. It is kind of getting a little crazy inside of the stores. There's no toilet paper, there's no paper towels, there's no anything like that, no cleaning supplies. I couldn't get my big bottles of water. They had none of that. Just as the COVID cases are rising, they are preparing again for another shutdown, some more lockdowns, more quarantining. I feel like it's about to get full-fledged to where we were back in March on like this full lockdown. And so it was a little, I stocked up a little bit. I mean, I had to take care of my family, so I definitely got a little bit more than I would have. Now, speaking of taking care of the ones that I love, today's video is in collab with my friend Kat over at Southern Farm and Kitchen. Now, do you guys watch Kim over at the Wads? She ends every video with subscribe and put a little happy in your day. And I kind of feel like Kat should have been the one who originally cloned that statement, because she just puts a little happy in my day. I absolutely just love her personality. She is super joyful and she brings comedy to everything. Whether she's shopping at the grocery store, whether she's making a recipe, she just makes me smile, and I love that she's genuine and real. You guys always say you like that about my videos, that I'm just real, and that's what Kat brings to me. So I know that you guys are going to absolutely love her. She does what's for dinners, and she does recipe videos. She does grocery hauls, which is what she has for you guys today. She has a grocery haul from Walmart. So I'll make sure to leave all of her information, her video, her channel linked down below. You guys know what to do and how to do it, but go over, show her some love. I promise you, you will absolutely get a kick out of her. Have I steered you wrong yet? No, I have not. All right, so let's go down to the counter. I'll show you what I got at Sam's Club, what I got at Walmart, and then we'll get into this week's meal plan, which also includes Thanksgiving. Okay, you guys, so here is a quick overview of what $457 looks like at Sam's Club, and they didn't even have half of what I was looking for. And then between upgrading my membership and stumbling onto a couple of specialty items, I definitely spent more than I had intended to, but it's the holiday season, so I'm just rolling with it. So we'll start over here with my produce section. I did get a double pack, the 12-ounce container of raspberries. They actually look pretty red for being out of season, so we grabbed those. We got the Constellation tomatoes. These are actually the ones that Walmart always substitutes me for when I order those other tomatoes, so we already know that we love them, and it was a good price, so we grabbed that. And then it said a limited time on these Carnival grapes. These are the ones that I got from H-E-B, and both Jacob and Mason absolutely love them. And Sam's had a big sign that said limited time only. So I went ahead and grabbed them, even though they were pretty pricey. My kids absolutely love those kinds of grapes. So I got that. I got a bunch of bananas, and I actually hope that these continue to get yellow and actually taste sweet. The ones that I got from Costco never got ripe. This is them, you guys. Look at the difference. Now I usually try and buy greener bananas so that they last longer, but I went to Costco, tomorrow will be 2 weeks ago, and in 2 weeks these did not ripen. And I just tried to open another one for Mason this morning, and it's just, they're gonna end up in the trash because they're definitely not good bananas anymore. So hopefully these are better, because my boy has been craving a banana. So I picked that up. I picked up this pack of celery stalks, and I love that they're just the hearts, like everything's been cleaned off already. I use a lot of celery during Thanksgiving. I use it in my sausage stuffing recipe. I use it like on vegetable platters and stuff, so it's definitely convenient to have it cut like this. I got 2 things of cold cuts. I went ahead and picked up the uncured honey ham. I'm going to use this when I make breakfast sandwiches. And then I just picked up some of the honey roasted turkey just to have regular sandwiches during lunchtime. I picked up a 3-pack of the English cucumbers. I usually don't get these. I get like the plain old regular 60-cent cucumbers from Walmart, but this was a pretty good price, and these look huge. Like they are very, very long, like almost double the size of what you would get of a cucumber from Walmart. So I felt like this ended up being the better bang for your buck. So I picked that guy up. And then I also got a thing of blueberries. They are 18 ounces, which is just a little over a pound. But the Driscoll's blueberries have been amazing all year this year. So I'm excited to have those because my kids love those in their smoothies and just on their regular breakfast plate. I got a big thing of the Daisy sour cream. We go through so much sour cream in this house. And then I also got some of the Chef Chamois garlic butter. I absolutely love this stuff, you guys, like on everything. It's really good for garlic bread. It's great on vegetables. I got the French onion butter maybe a time or 2 ago, and that's good, but still nothing beats this. So I went ahead and grabbed one of those. They had a discount on the Philadelphia cream cheese. It was $1 off, so this made it under $1 a pack, which is great for Philadelphia. They're still only doing the 4-count packs instead of the 6-count, but that's fine. I still have some left over, but I go through tons of cream cheese for baking time. So grabbed that, and then the same thing with butter. I think I was down to like 1 or 2 pounds still left, but I go through so much butter baking, so I picked up one of the 4-pack of 4 pounds, which is perfect because there's 4 sticks in there, so it's a ton of butter. So grabbed that. Got 1 container of heavy cream. We use that for recipes. And then I got a thing of this 100% pure olive oil. This was a really good deal. It was like under $10 for this big Members Mark container. They had no organic one, which is what I usually buy, but for the price and I needed it, it was on my list. I grabbed it. And then this was on a $2, I think, rollback. It was under $5 for this big, huge thing of mayo. And between all the dressings that I make and the salads that I make during meal prep, we just pour through mayo. So I picked that up. I am tripping on some stuff on the floor, so let me share with you what's here. All of my knees just cracked when I bent down, okay? That's how old I am. This was a phenomenal price. It was 15 pounds of potatoes for $4.86 or something like that. Under $5 for 15 pounds of potatoes. It was just a no-brainer. And if I see that they're starting to get the little eyeballs on them and we haven't used them, I'll just pre-slice them and then freeze them and use them, you know, later on for something else. So I grabbed that. And then I grabbed these specialty cereals for my kids. I would never normally do like this much cereal. We will not need this for the rest of the year, possibly, you know, a good portion of January as well. But I loved all the little limited edition cereals, and I know how much that makes my kids happy. And so they had the limited edition Captain Christmas Crunch. And I'm not going to lie, I definitely talked myself into getting this one in the cart, and it didn't take a whole lot of talking into, because Captain Crunch was definitely one of my favorite cereals growing up. And it says it has holiday fun shapes like a snowman, a star, a Christmas tree. And I just thought my kids would like that. And then they also had the limited edition sugar cookie toast crunch. And again, my kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch and stuff. So I thought that they would love that. And both of those boxes, I believe, were under $5. So again, for that price, for those, you know, big boxes of cereal, it just kind of made sense. So I grabbed that. And then this was a complete impulse buy. I was walking past it. And if you guys saw my last Dollar Tree haul, I got Daryl the Cheez-It Snapped. It was 2 packages in one for $1. And I put one in the pantry and then one away for his stocking, and he ate the one that was in there and said that they were the best Cheez-Its he had ever had, and that if I ever saw the snapped ones again, to pick them up. And so I said, hey, it was a 2-pack. I put one away for your stocking. Like, if you want it, I'll just give it to you and I'll keep my eye out for more. I never gave it to him yet, and then I saw this and I had to get it for him because I knew he would love it. And so there's 21 of the cheddar, sour cream, and onion, and then 21 of the double cheese. So he actually saw this on the way out to work and already ripped open the side and took one of the packages. And I knew he would because he loves them. So grabbed that for the hubs. Back up top here, and then speaking of things that were limited time, they had a big end cap that said this was a limited time flavor by Lay's, and it's fried pickles with ranch. Like, how does that not speak to this entire household? Like, Jacob and Maya, me, we all love pickles and fried pickles, and the way we all feel about our ranch dressing, like, there was no way this wasn't coming home for me. And I think it was $3 and change or something, so that was a good price. And then I picked up this Bisquick, again, under $5. Like, I feel like I was under $5 to death as I was walking through here, but I don't normally use this for pancake and waffle mix, and I don't even think I'll use it for that. Maybe if I need it and I don't have something else, but I like to just make plain old biscuits with this. Like, not buying the Grand's biscuits. Sometimes we'll get like the Annie's croissants or something, but I just love making plain old regular drop buttermilk biscuits, like the kind you'd get from KFC. And Bisquick is just, nobody makes it as good as them. And there's a recipe on the back, I believe, at least there was, of the smaller one. Oh no, here it is. It's a way to make, hold on, let me get it. So it's a way for you to make your biscuits a little bit sweeter, and you just throw a little bit of sugar in the mix when you're making these drop biscuits, and they're absolutely perfect for shortcake biscuits. And if you make your own whipped cream, and I have so many different flavorings, I love to make like amaretto flavored whipped cream and stuff, and you make all different flavored whipped creams and use all different kinds of fruit and berries, and it's a great dessert that's quick. If someone comes over, not like anybody's coming over right now, but you know, if it's the holidays or you just want to whip something up really quick, doing those drop biscuits with any kind of whipped cream and fresh fruit is always a big hit in my house. So for under $5, that'll last us forever and a day. But for $5, I just figured, okay, let's grab it. The price came down on the eggs a little bit. I think it was under $6.88 or something like that. But that was really good for 5 dozen eggs. Ever since I did that taste test, I've just kind of, we just roll with the 5 dozen large eggs. So got those. And then down here, they did have disinfecting wipes on an end cap. They were $2.44, I believe, and it was limit 1 per customer. So I did just grab one. I found some from Target not too long ago. I believe it was Target, or no, maybe it was a Costco or a Sam's Trip. They had like a 5-pack or something, and I had picked it up, but right now with everything going on, you just don't know if it's going to be there. So I just grabbed an extra one while they were giving them out. I did pick up this box of Pop-Tarts again. It works out. It ends up being 1 box of frosted s'mores, 1 box of frosted blueberry, 1 box of frosted cherry, and 1 box of frosted cookies and cream. And Jake likes the s'mores and the cookies and cream, and the kids like the 2 fruit ones. So that'll last us for the rest of 2020. So we're good on that. And then these were another impulse buy. These were on the very last end cap before I made it to the register, but I thought this would be a nice Christmas present for Daryl. They were only 20 bucks, and he absolutely loves all of the LED and the solar lights and the kinds that you put in the yard and stuff, and he always likes good quality ones, and we always end up getting like the crappy ones. So these are oil rubbed bronze LED solar path lights, and we haven't tried to get these in a long time, so maybe the quality is better, but I just know with the new house and setting up the front of the yard, he's gonna want those. So I picked those up, and then I saw these, and I got these for the mutts for Christmas. And these are apple and peanut butter flavored biscuits, and they're non-GMO. It says human grade dog treats, best friend, best food, wet noses. I don't know what that means, but apple and peanut butter flavor sounds like something my dogs would like. So I picked that up for them. And then Paul was with me, and he actually said he needed pillows, and they had these jumbo packs of 2 Tommy Hilfiger pillows for under 20 bucks. So I told him to put them in the cart, and that will be one of his Christmas presents. So I got that for him. And then we started running low on some meats and meals and that kind of stuff. So I needed to stock up a little bit there. I got a big thing. It's $20.15. It's a beef bottom round roast, and I'm going to cut this in half. So that'll give me 2 pot roast dinners out of here, and I absolutely love doing pot roast this time of year. So I got that, and then $18.22 for this giant log of meat. It's almost 10 pounds. So this will last us well into January, which is really good. I think I bought one in the beginning of September, and we're just running out of it now. So they definitely last a long time. We usually only do ground beef once a week, so that's always a good buy to score that. Now the only thing I'm low on is white meat. So my next Costco trip or Walmart or something, I'm gonna need to stock up on like some chicken and pork, but now we're kind of good on some red meat. I picked these up a couple of months ago, and they're just perfect for keeping in the freezer for when we do football Sundays and things like that. I just take 2 or 3 of them out. I cut them into 4 pieces, and then we just put them on the plate with everything else. All right, you guys, I bent, and they're $16. So I stood there, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do it. Should I do it? But I had to. I had to try them because I mentioned to you guys how I feel about the chicken nuggets, which are right beside it. No 2 bags this time because I did get the chicken sandwiches. As much as I like them, I kind of lost my palate flavor for them. Don't get me wrong. I think that they're one of the best chicken nuggets that I've ever had, and I think that the pickle really comes through, and I like that flavor. Like, I like pickles. I think that the flavor comes good. It's definitely, you can tell that they brine the chicken in the pickle juice, and then it really comes through. But when I had Chick-fil-A's nuggets a couple of weekends ago, I had a Chick-fil-A nugget, and then I had one of these, like literally side by side. And I don't know how anybody can say that these are like Chick-fil-A. They're just not. When I first got them, I said, oh my gosh, these are just as good, if not better, because it had been forever since I had Chick-fil-A. And so I just assumed, but when I actually had them side by side, I don't want to say I lost my taste for them, but one bag was good enough. But the chicken sandwiches, I heard, taste even more closer to a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and so I don't know, I'm just gonna give it a try. I happen to really like this chicken, and you're gonna end up continuing to see him in my grocery hauls. And that was 2 minutes about chicken, and that's how I feel about that. So there's that. So I got the sandwiches. There's 10 of them in there, and they're individually wrapped, and I love them already, and I haven't even eaten them. I got a big thing of the super crunchy fish sticks. They last like a month and a half or 2 months. They're a quick lunch for the kids or a dinner when they're hungry. So I picked that up. We already talked forever about the chicken, so we don't need to go there. A bunch of you told me to get the shrimp here, and so I am giving it a try. It's the Members Mark large raw shrimp, and it's all natural, chemical free, peeled, cleaned, and deveined with the tail on, just how I like them. So this will be really good with the upcoming holidays. I love shrimp cocktail. I love a shrimp Alfredo. I love making my own coconut shrimp, so it'll be really yummy to eat those guys up. I don't get a whole lot of seafood with my husband's allergy, so I get excited when I get shrimp. Speaking of my husband, he was gifted one of these, I want to say 2 or 3 Christmases ago, and he absolutely loved them. And so much so that last year I went looking for it online, and I found it on Amazon for 20 bucks. And I thought that was a good price, and so I picked it up, and then it was in Sam's for $10. So as soon as I saw it, it went right into my cart, and this will just be something I give the hubby. He loves them. It's just like a little nightly treat for him, and it's 40 different liquor bottles that they're chocolate with like a little bit of liquor inside of them. So there's Cointreau, which is the one I usually steal. That's the one that's very similar to Triple Sec or Grand Marnier. It's more of an orange liqueur, so it tastes really good with the chocolate. And then Sauza, which is tequila, and we're tequila drinkers. And then Remy Martin, which is really, really good inside of the chocolate. And then the Jim Beam. That happens to be the one we like the least, but they're still super, super good. And for 10 bucks for 40, that's just a no-brainer. So got that. Picked up some of the Members Mark paper plates. This is the best deal. It blows Costco away. 204 plates, and these are the big 10-inch ones, and they're heavy duty, and they last like 2 months. So grabbed that. Grab some melatonin. I don't even know why I picked this up, because I've just been nonstop. So when my head hits the pillow, I pass out. So I don't really need this, but everybody else does. So I picked that up for them. And then I'm so glad that I found these. Vanessa grabbed these a while ago, and I've been on the hunt for them the last 2 times that I was there, and I hadn't seen them. And then this time I turned the corner, and there they were in the corner of the shelf, all lonely by itself. And I said, haha, I have found you. And these are the Reynolds Kitchen slow cooker lines. They're BPA free, and these fit the 3 to 8 quart, and it just makes cooking in the crock pot so easy. And there's 24 liners in here for like $9 or something. So I thought that was a good price. Batteries. When we did our big Costco collab, me, Vanessa, and Vanessa, my Canadian bestie over there got herself some batteries and said, you have no idea how many Christmas mornings we were short on the batteries. And I was like, yep, you know what? I'm going to pick up the AA's this time and the AAA's next time, and I should be good on batteries for Christmas morning. So I grabbed those, and then I grabbed these because if you guys just saw my new home tour, if not, I'll link it up above for you guys. But in the backyard, I had shared that the previous owners had like these fairy lights, very similar to these micro LED wire lights, and they had them run all over the trees in the backyard, all over the awning in the back, over the back patio, but only some of them light. And I know that they include batteries, but it says batteries included, and I can't find where you would change the batteries. And so I saw this, and it was under $12, $11.78 or something like that, and it's a 8-function micro LED wire lights, and each one is almost 20 feet of wire, and I thought that was really, really good. So it's almost 80 feet. That's a lot. So I am pretty sure that I can rerun with this all of the ones that they have that don't work, and hopefully that'll get our backyard nice and lit and stuff, especially for the holidays coming. I think that'll look really nice. So we picked that up, and then I got some of the Lindsay large 6-pack of the black ripe pitted olives. These are really, really good in vegetable trays and stuff. I'm kind of the only one that eats olives like that, but I'll put cream cheese in them, and then I'll also put a little bit of like taco seasoning in the cream cheese and stuff it in there. I've done blue cheese stuffed inside of the olives, and I'll put that in my snack boxes and stuff. So if this ends up only being for me, I still thought it was a good deal. Some things were just good deals right now because it's the holiday time. So got that, and then speaking of impulse buys, all right, I'm going to use these. I told you guys I have tons of different cookie packs and little gift packs of treats that I'm going to be giving out to my husband's staff and stuff. And so I know I'll be baking a ton, but I thought it would be cool to kind of add in some specialty things, like things that I couldn't make. And so I saw these, and it says Matilda Vicenzi. It says product of Italy, Italian fine pastry. And it says a puff pastry filled with chocolate cream, a puff pastry filled with vanilla cream, puff pastries filled with lemon cream, a shortbread with soft vanilla cream filling, and then a shortbread with soft cocoa cream filling. So I don't know, but those sound extremely amazing. I definitely miss my Italian bakeries that I used to be able to get on Long Island. So when I see things like that, I get super excited. And then speaking of excitement, I am in love with this poinsettia. This is going to look amazing on my front porch, and I feel like no Christmas is a Christmas without one of these plants. I've lived out on my own for ever, and so when every single year when I lived on Long Island, when every Christmas my mom would buy me a poinsettia to put in my house, and she just said, like, at Christmas time you have to have one. And so now that I've been away from her for so many years, I've just got accustomed to picking it up for myself, but I always have to have one because my mom says it's not Christmas unless you have one of these. And so there it is. I got that. And then dog food. My dogs are going to be so happy. This was my main reason for going to Sam's, you guys. This right here. $18.76 maybe, all off the top of my head, but pretty sure that if I just would have went in for dog food, I would have made it out for under 20 bucks, but then, you know, all of this. So, all right, you guys, that was my $457 at Sam's. No gas this time, but I got my membership upgraded, gifts, and a whole bunch of food and fun stuff for the new house. All right, it's time for the meal plan. All right, you guys, look at this. First little grocery haul in the new house. I didn't intend on adding this in here, but I needed a couple of extra things to get us through the week that I couldn't get at Sam's, and since it ended up being like 60 bucks, I just figured I would throw it in here. So I did pick up 2 little containers of this ricotta cheese, and I actually asked for the bigger container, but they didn't have it, so I just substituted me 2 small ones. So I actually lost 2 ounces for the same price, but it is what it is. Can't make a baked ziti without this cheese, so picked that up. And then I got some Chobani Gimmies for the kids, to See You Later Strawberry and to Bounce a Bunchy Grapes. I always have a hard time saying that, but I picked that up for the freezer. Picked my husband up one of his Great Value French Vanilla Coffee Creamers. And then I also got one of the Hershey's Chocolate Caramel International Delight for Paul and I. I did go ahead and pick up a pack of toilet paper. As you guys saw in Sam's, stuff is getting completely crazy, and so I haven't been able to get anything. They even took the Scots out of my cart and asked me if I wanted this. So I just got the Great Value 16 rolls, 1,000 sheets in every roll toilet paper, because now we're dividing it between 2 houses. So I needed to make sure we were good on toilet paper. I got 1 box of the Duncan Hines Perfectly Moist Dark Chocolate Fudge Cake Mix. That's to make cupcakes on Thanksgiving. And then so is this Duncan Hines Whipped Cream Cheese Frosting. And then I have some Thanksgiving kind of sprinkles and the little picks that I got from Hobby Lobby. So those should be cute, and the kids should enjoy making that. I got 1 thing of green onions that I'll cut up for meal prep. This, a local Walmart, did it to me again. So this haul is from what will be my new Walmart, and I tried the grocery pickup for it, and they did the same thing that my other Walmart does. And instead of giving me a pound for the price, they just gave me 1 little stalk. But it's not a big deal. Not a lot of us eat cooked broccoli, and this is for Thanksgiving. So this should be enough. Got 1 thing of our Crazy Richard's 100% peanut butter, and as always, it is flipped upside down to self-stir. All right, this was, I don't even know. So I got that Marie Collander's chocolate cream brownie pie, and I shared that with you guys last week. And I said that with the kids making cupcakes, I would probably just get 1 other little pie, whether it was pumpkin or coconut cream, just to kind of have the normal things that you would normally have on Thanksgiving. And so I saw it said that they had a Market Side, which is Walmart's brand, coconut cream pie, and it said $3. So normally their big pies are like $5 and $6. So I expected this to be like, you know, medium size, and I got this little like personal size coconut cream pie thing. So I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. I guess we're just riding on that and cupcakes and that chocolate cream pie, because I'm not buying any more dessert. I picked up some of the soup and oyster crackers. These are only 80 cents, the Great Value ones. And I did a food hack about a month or 2 back, and it was kind of making those spicy ranch crackers that Vanessa made in our first cookbook, but you did it with oyster crackers, and it was a little bit of a different set of ingredients, but it was kind of similar, and Jake just loved it. And I actually liked these because it's like a handful, and you just kind of pop it in your mouth as opposed to like eating a whole saltine cracker. So I picked these up, and I'm going to do this in meal prep again for him to have like in a container in the pantry so he can pick on those. And then here is our turkey. So this is the real reason why I needed to head over to Walmart, with the exception of the toilet paper and a few other little things, because Sam's didn't have a turkey that was suitable for our size family. You know, I was kind of laughing in there. I'm like, we're not supposed to have large gatherings or anything, and these turkeys are like 25 pounds. I would have turkey for a week and then freeze it and have it for a whole nother week. Like, I really wanted something a little bit smaller. This was a 10 to 17 pounds, and I ended up with a 16 pounds. So that is perfect. I was hoping for like 14, 15. I'll take the 16 because after the carcass and stuff, you don't get, you know, as much as you're thinking. But this will be what we eat on Thanksgiving. And then I got the fried chicken buffalo style mac and cheese bowl for Jacob. And then I also picked up a thing of the Scott's paper towels. Again, you never know. I still have 3 rolls left, and we don't go through a whole lot of paper towels, but now we're splitting everything between some things here and some things at the old house. And until we kind of pull everything together and we're only in one place specifically, we're gonna have things spread out all over the place. Like hand soap. I'm out of hand soap because who knew I needed 10? Like 5 for over there, 5 for over here. It's like, I'm running out of things. So that is it, you guys. And now let's roll into the meal plan. You guys are superstars. All right, you guys, so here is the meal plan for Monday, November 23rd through Sunday, the 29th. For today, we're doing a bump meal. Last week, I didn't do the country style ribs with the corn rice salad. That's Vanessa's recipe from our first cookbook. And the pork and beans, I didn't do any of that last week. We just ran out of time with beginning to move and all of that, and so we are doing that tonight. And then I actually, last week on Tuesday, it was closing day for us, and so I did an easy meal like a taco salad, and I took out the ground beef, and so did Paul, and neither one of us saw that we took it out. So when it came time to make tacos, we both had ground beef, and we were like, okay. So I quickly made a meatloaf and baked it off and then froze it. And so tomorrow I'm just gonna take that out, defrost it. We'll do it with some cauliflower and some mac and cheese, and it'll be a super easy meal, which is great because I have tons of appointments. ADT is coming to the new house. We have an exterminator coming to the new house, and on Wednesday we're moving the whole storage shed over, and then the next day we're putting up the tree and we're finishing decorating. And so just a lot of stuff going on, so easy meals is convenient. Same thing with Wednesday, we're doing breakfast for dinner. Like, I'll just make a box of pancake mix. I still have that Captain Crunch one that I've never made, and I have bread, brioche bread to make French toast, so I'll just make some quick breakfast items because I know that that is super easy. We'll go over Thanksgiving in a minute. Obviously Friday is always leftovers, and one of my favorite things is turkey soup and then turkey salad sandwiches. That's like my favorite part of Thanksgiving, is the sandwiches that you have the day afters. So that's what we're going to do on Saturday, and then on Sunday I'm going to switch it up, no football food, and we're going to do baked ziti with salad and a garlic bread. All right, let's just flip really quick to the gatherings page. There's very few pages used in the gathering section this year, you guys. All right, so for Thanksgiving, we're just doing little appetizers. So I'm going to do like little pizzas, some shrimp cocktail, some cheese and crackers. I'll do a veggie and fruit platter. I put dinner rolls just because, I mean, that's just a side right now. And I even put nuggets and just put an arrow down for the kids because they'll, you know, pick on some chicken nuggets during like the appetizers. And we'll just do that during the day. And then we're staying super simple, completely just turkey, mashed potatoes, my sausage stuffing recipe, which is absolutely amazing. I'll link it up above if you're looking for a easy sausage stuffing recipe with corn and broccoli and cheese. Like, that's it, cut it, done. No big to do this year. Cupcakes, that little tiny coconut cream pie and the chocolate cream pie from last week. And then for drinks, I'm making a peach sangria and then some apple cider, and I have a bottle of wine, and I have that little fake bottle of wine for the kids that I got like at the Dollar Tree or something like that, that I'm going to use to let the kids feel like they're having something special. So that is it, you guys, for this week's grocery haul and meal plan. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing Thanksgiving. We definitely need to find some things to be grateful for over this past year, like that we're still alive and that we're here and we're still kicking, because it is definitely definitely been super tough. Please do not go over and forget to show Kat some love. She deserves it, and I know you guys will absolutely love her. And if you're here from Kat's channel, thank you so much for stopping over. I hope you'll continue to stick around, subscribe, and see all the good things we have planned for 2020 and 2021. So thank you guys again. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.